Hi, I'm Christophe Langlois and you're on Visible Banking. Today with the 26th of August 2010 and I'd like to talk about two initiatives in the social media space from NAB in Australia. The first one, their Twitter page, and the second, their More Give Less Take initiative. So let's start with the Twitter page. First of all, let me tell you that I've been tracking that page for over 18 months now as part of my Visible Banking Twitter Watch series. NAB created the page more than 3 years ago, quite a while ago. And the problem was that the account was dormant. So NAB basically wasn't ready to leverage Twitter, to communicate on Twitter, and they were probably listening, but not reaching out to their customers. Yesterday, they started to do so, yeah. And apparently, their aim is more from a customer support point of view than anything else. And why not, actually? It's good to start there. You see that now they've got over 1,000 followers. And let me tell you how I got aware actually of that new activity on the account. Monty Hamilton, as you can see here, tweeted and copied me on his tweet. Basically, Monty used to head up online at UBank, the direct bank part of the NAB group. So thanks, Monty, for the heads up. Then a very good friend of mine, Brett King, another fellow enthusiast on and about customer advocacy and social media. Brett basically reached out to NAB and he advised them to get in touch with me and to share basically about social media and Twitter in the banking industry. So again, thanks so much, Brett, for the shoot out there. Then I decided to talk to them straight away, so I sent a tweet, and NAB responded saying that they had a team ready and available to tweet. And then I said, so where do you sit? I mean, where is the team? How many people? And they said that they are the dedicated team, which is sitting primarily in customer care. So we took here more Twitter to support their customers there. And I believe they've got around 4 to 6 trained people in that team. It's quite interesting. So that's the page again. So you see that they started following people quite a while back. They're listed. They've got followers. From a branding point of view, nothing to write home about. The web, the URL there, it directs, as most accounts, unfortunately, it directs just to the home page. So there's no like landing page optimization. The bio is very short. But, you know, here they are. And you see their wall, basically it's mainly talking to people, responding, but sharing content as well. And you see here like 3 tweets with the stars on your screen. The first one is when they sent me the tweet, so I'm very excited to be here. Then you've got the second tweet, so mid-section there on the screen. You've got thanks Gerd Schenkel. Gerd used to be Monty's boss at UBank. He was the general manager there. He did a tremendous job creating, setting up, and making the company grow. So great job, Gerd. And then you see here, every day, people demonstrate give and take in many different ways. Whatever the gesture, we want to hear about them. And basically, that's how I found out about the other initiative. UBank, very quickly, this is the Twitter page. Very good level of activity. Most of the tweets are not about UBank, but other interesting pieces of information. So please check it. Good call to action, decent amount of call to action and links direct people to their social media assets now. So again, it's very good use of Twitter. You see here 2 tweets, which are very interesting. First one, it's great to welcome NAB to Twitter, which means that all the followers from UBank now are aware that NAB is tweeting more actively. So it's good in terms of driving traffic to the NAB account. And then you see here, basically they start to retweet content from the NAB account. Again, it gives more visibility to NAB, and it will definitely drive the number of followers very quickly and up. The second initiative is called, or is part of the More Give, Less Take marketing strategy launched by the Australian Bank back in March 2010. You see here, that's the description of the initiative strategy on their website. And basically, what is that social media activity? It's a kind of microsite, and on that microsite, NAB asks Australian people to report and share acts of goodness. Basically, people who were very kind in the contributor's life, you could write and talk about them on that site. So you can't actually upload a message over 100 words. It's quite short, and basically it's to do something a bit different from a marketing point of view, and it's kind of a nice thing to do. I'm not sure about the call to action of the end goal of that, because of the way the site is designed. I'm not sure there's lots of benefits from an SEO point of view, but it's an interesting initiative, yeah. So you see here on the screen, you've got like squares. Basically, for every single square, you've got a different story. And that's, if you scroll back on the screen, you see here. And basically, at the bottom of the screen, you've got links to products from the bank. So I'm not sure you can generate much online sales through that initiative, but that's what it is. And here you see, so the squares, I believe there's 45 stories so far. The first 9 of them being videos, very likely to be uploaded by the bank. And the rest, it's mainly stories, 2 kinds of stories, employees or random people. Here is the screen, so that's your story. So if I want to contribute, I go there. Again, no more than 100 words. I choose my logo, and I think there's lots of details they want here. So I'm not sure about the conversion rates. I would be curious to check that actually. Start, click on submit a story, versus click on really submit button with all the information required. Again, I wonder how many people would do that. Just to give you an idea of the interface, this is one of the 9 videos available, the first input on the list. And you see it's quite nice. I mean, yeah, it's basically they've got their own players there. It's not on YouTube, which again, you may see that as a shame that they're not leveraging YouTube for that exercise and ask people to upload more videos there. And then 2 examples. This is David's story. Basically, David is an employee, very enthusiastic employee at NAB, and he's very proud of what he did and the way NAB and himself are helping their customers. Second one is Rachel, and Rachel, I believe she's people like you and me, not an employee from the bank. Not that bank's employees are not people as well. But basically, this is who she is, and she said, I was with my boyfriend at a coffee, they didn't accept card, I just had cash, but we have enough to pay. And the guy basically was kind enough to say, no, that's fine. So we love the place already, but we of course are ready to go back very soon. So that was just a quick overview of NAB on this 26th of August 2010. Hopefully you know what we're doing at Visible Banking. One of the unique things is that we benchmark social media in banking, finance, insurance. Very proud of that and very excited when we talk about it. We monitor more than 2,300 accounts worldwide, so we'd be very pleased to talk with you and discuss social media strategy with you. We're very pragmatic as well. The idea is to make a difference, to reuse existing content, not to put too much money up front, especially not on technology to start with, but again to help you increase your level of awareness, understanding, and your ability to engage with customers and employees online. So it was Christophe Langlois, Visible Banking, and this week in France,